5:55 to go in the first, 1:21 to go in the third power play of the game for Vernon. So it's another Twin Anchors penalty kill, and the Vipers are 1 for 2 thus far. They win the draw. Bafaro for Barr. Tried to drop it. In the way was Morgan. Barr back to the outside. Morgan aggressive on him. Now Carpendale trying to stuff it out front. It's a bouncing puck. Goes back behind the goal. Sainsbury's met by Lorenz right as he was trying to clear it. It pops free to Carpendale. He'll set it back up for Bafaro. Across for Barr. Now to the near side. Lorenz tried to pass it. It's off a stick and it's covered by Say. They got one cross-seam pass in, and then all of a sudden, Lorenz, good pressure from the backs because, yes, that first pass happened, but right when Lorenz got that puck on the near side, he was out of time. He was met by a bunch of Silverback jerseys, and his pass was off a stick and no chance for Vernon as it was covered by Owen Say. 54 seconds to go in the power play. Dewar for McDonald. Back for Dewar. Now it's Johnson for Sam Dewar. One-timer is blocked by Rushinsky as McDonald let that rip, and he can fire it. And it looked like it hit Vanderkoy on the bench, or something on the bench, someone's glove. They say play will continue, and that it did not go out of play. Dewar on the near side. Down for McDonald. Under 5 to go in the first. It's a 1-1 score. Vernon on their third power play of the period. Johnson doesn't shoot it. Now he will. Matta blocks it. He hustles, tries to clear. It's knocked down, and they say it's not a high stick. It's going to be a short-handed chance. Bennett, one-on-one on Dewar. Dangles around him. Bennett's into the backhand, and he scores! Wow! What a goal from Bennett! 2-1 backs! Flashes of last season when Bennett scored in this building with an absolute dangle. This time he's like, I'll do it shorthanded, why not? And gives the backs a 1-goal lead. That was fantastic. And it's a 2-1 score with 4:43 to go in the first. The Vipers still have 8 seconds of power play time to go, but holy jumping, what a goal. Bennett does it again. He's got the defensive awareness. He can take face-offs. He knows how to play a 5-on-5, but hey, he's also got the hands. He's done that before, scoring a beauty. I got to clip that highlight as a pass out front intercepted by Serdachny, and the backs might try an odd man rush. Mack fires it across for Tassi out of his reach. No icing, though, as it goes in deep. Serdachny, good bump on Donahoe. Mack behind for Serdachny. Now Tassi looks across. It'll come to Matta. Matta. A shot is stopped by Porter Jr. The rebound looking for it is Mack, and that was blocked in front. I don't think Porter stopped that. I think it was Donahoe getting in the way. Hartman for the near side. That's off the skate of Bafaro to the corner. Carpendale quickly out for Barr, and he'll get to center and chip it in. So Porter Jr. has been fabulous in this period. The backs only registered so far with 10 shots. It feels like more. It's just a lot of them have been good quality chances. Livotherapy shots on goal, 10 for the backs, 9 for the Vipers, and Salmon Arm leads 2-1, as Porter Jr.'s stick was stuck in the end boards, and that caused the turnover, but the Vipers are able to shoot it off the boards and out. Down into the back zone. Ever since that goal, the pace has picked up considerably. Lindblad out for Rushinsky. He's going to carry up ahead. The big fella into the zone, carries it wide. Tried to center. It'll roll in. It'll be covered by Porter Jr. And I'm going to try and clip that Drew Bennett goal in this intermission and get it out on our social media channels as quick as I can. We got 3:12 to go in the first. And it's a 2-1 Silverbacks lead on that shorthanded goal from Bennett. It is his 6th goal of the season. Ciccarello now out with Fisher and Lindblad. Sansbury off the draw. A quick wrist shot. Knocked down. Ciccarello finds it. Stopped by Porter Jr. Rebound is there. Fisher scores! 3-1 Silverbacks! It's Fisher's first BCHL goal. Puts home the rebound. Giving the backs a 2-goal advantage. Gotta feel great for the Winnipeg native getting on the board here and giving the backs an insurance marker. Boy, there have been rebounds on Porter Jr. He's made a lot of saves, but there's been a lot of second chances. And yes, give that puck to trainer Brody St. Jacques as Philip Jacques tosses it to the Silverbacks equipment manager and trainer, and make sure that you get that first goal puck for Fisher. A 3-1 Silverbacks lead as Rushinsky steps up. Got a good chunk of McDonald, who now backhands it in. We've definitely seen an edge to Rushinsky's game this season compared to last. Dewar from the near side trying to chip it down the wall. Morgan blocked it, and he's got Bourgault cutting across to the near side. Down the wing he goes. Bourgault a shot, and that's stopped by Porter Jr. I love the idea. Just quick release. You've seen rebounds in this period, so it's not the best angle, but it doesn't matter. If you can get a quick shot off, yes, you're going to take it, because there have been rebounds. Salmon are now up to 14 shots on goal in the Live Well Therapy shot tracker. So remember, Vernon scored first. Sure doesn't feel like that. Vernon opened the scoring on a power play. But 3 straight for Salmon Arm. It was Hartman first. And then Bennett short-handed. What a goal. And then Braden Fisher as it comes to Bourgault. Low shot, and that's stopped by the stick of Porter Jr. Cleared off the boards and out. Bourgault will turn and fire it right back in. Porter Jr. will leave it for Seth Buffaro. 2:20 to go in the first period of play. Backs 3, Vipers 1. As a pass across off of Bennett, it'll force the Vipers back. Donahoe now will sweep it up ahead and tipped in by Glenn. Mata back for the puck. Will stop up behind the goal. A passive Vernon forecheck right now, a 1-2-2 as the backs are getting in a change. And he'll start out. Lucas Mata to his right for Shaw. He's got room down the near side. He'll drop it for Recchi. Recchi carries wide. Down the wing, a shot is stopped, and the backs have drawn a penalty. It's going to be a Woodsman Equipment power play, a high sticking call going against the Vipers. 1:46 to go in the period. And it'll be Lorenz to the box for high sticking. So here's an opportunity we've talked about earlier in the season. The backs trying to, they had gotten leads, and they hadn't been able to put the game out of reach. I know it's early. It's still the first. But a goal here would be massive. If you can make it a 3-goal advantage before the intermission, that would change everything. And they got 1:42 before the break. They will start from their own zone as the Vipers started with a clear. So again, head-to-head heading into action tonight. The backs are good on the power play against the Vipers, 23.1%. A lot of those goals, of course, on the power play were earlier in the pod season. As Tassi blocks a clearing attempt from Taylor, and so the backs are set up. It's Serdachny. Down for Tassi. Now to Sansbury. Near side, it's Serdachny. Rink wide, hopped over the stick of Mack, but he gets it off the boards. Down for Tassi. Player movement. As Tassi now will go to Sansbury at the top of the circle. Across for Mack. In front! They score! Recchi on the power play again! It's 4-1! That was a pretty power play goal.